Very good afternoon. Online students, very good afternoon. Please confirm, am I audible? Please confirm in the chat box. Online students, please confirm in the chat box, am I audible? Okay. See here, I'm starting the session. Listen. In previous session, very clearly we discussed about character related data types. Now, for example, I want to create one table like this, customer. I want to maintain customer name, customer address, customer city. Okay. Customers, gender value. Okay. His PAN number. Like this, I want to maintain. This is my requirement. And customer's mail ID. This is my requirement. So I want to maintain customer names like this. Kiran, Sai, like this. Okay, like this, I want to maintain customer names. Which data type we need to use, sir? Varchar 2. So declare this column as Varchar 2. Varchar 2 of 15. Like this. Okay, I want to maintain customer city like this. HYD, BLR like this. Customer city I want to maintain. I want to maintain fixed length characters. So which data type we need to use? Char of size 3. Char of 3. I want to maintain gender values like this. MF, pixel length characters. Okay, how to declare this gender column? Char. Okay, can we write like this? Yes. What is the default size for char? 1. Char is equals to char of 1. I want to maintain PAN number like this. I want to maintain PAN number like this. Pixel length characters. Pixel length characters. Which data type we need to use? Char of size. I want to maintain mail ID. Mail ID fixed length or variable length? Variable length. Which data type we need to use? Varchar 2. Varchar 2 of 30. That's it, sir. From previous session, if you know this one, that is enough. So Varchar 2 can hold maximum 4000 characters. Okay, sometimes we need to hold more than 4000 characters. At that time, go for which data type, sir? I want to maintain customer complaints. Customer complaints I want to maintain. Large amounts of text I want to maintain. Which data type we need to use? CLO. Varchar 2 can hold maximum how many characters? To hold more than 4000 characters, we use this CLOB data type. So from previous session, if you know these points, that is enough. So till here, we discussed in the previous session. Now in today's session, I want to cover next category, that is integer related data types. You already know in the numbers, two types are there. Numbers without decimal places, numbers with decimal places. This numbers without decimal place is called integer. Numbers with decimal place is called floating point values. So how to maintain integers in our table? This part we are discussing now. So topic name is integer related data types. In the table, if we want to maintain integers, how to maintain? Listen. See here. So first one is number of P. Second one, integer. And third one is int. These are the integer related data types. In this, most important one is number of P. It is important. So now see about number of P now. Number of P. What is this P here? This point we need to understand now. What is this P? So P stands for precision. What is the meaning of precision? Precision means maximum number of digits. Maximum number of digits. Maximum how many number of digits you want to hold? Tell that one. Simple. So this data type is used to hold integers. If you want to hold integers, then use this data type. If our requirement is holding integers, then use this data type. So this number data type is used to hold integers. Okay. See, for example, I want to maintain employee IDs like this. I want to maintain employee IDs. 4 digits employee ID I want to maintain. Integers, observe that. 1, 2, 3, 4, integer. 1, 2, 3, 5, integer. Company is assigning 4 digits employee ID to every employee. So I want to maintain this employee IDs. Integers I want to maintain. This is my requirement. So to maintain these integers, I am using the data type number. Observe here, maximum how many digits we want to hold? 4 digits. So that is why declare this as number of 4. Number of 4. What is the meaning of this one? It can accept maximum 4 digits. In 4 digits, what is the maximum value? In 4 digits, what is the maximum value, sir? I'm asking to you only. 4 nines. 9,999. What is the minimum value? This is the valid range for this column. For this employee ID column, what is the valid range? Minus 4 nines to plus 4 nines. This is a valid range. It accepts values between minus 4 nines to plus 4 nines. Number of 4 means it can accept maximum 4 digits. In 4 digits, what is the maximum value? Plus 4 nines. What is the minimum value? Minus 4 nines. Minus 4 nines to plus 4 nines, it accepts. Now you tell me now. I am entering 123. Does it accept that? I am entering 123. Does it accept? Is 123 falling under this range or not? Okay. My request to all is, please give the response. Just I'm asking yes or no questions only. Please give the response, sir. I'm not asking tough questions. Those who have common sense, they can give answers. If you don't give response, I cannot move forward. I cannot understand. Are you understanding or not? Please give the response, sir. Please talk something in the classroom. Please don't sit idle. Please, sir. Please. Employee ID column, I am declaring as number of 4. Okay, I want to maintain integers here. To maintain integers, use the data type number. I want to, so company is assigning 4 digits employee ID. So maximum 4 digits I want to hold. That is why I'm giving size as 4. This is called precision. Precision means maximum number of digits. Precision means maximum number of digits. In 4 digits, maximum value is plus 4 nines. Minimum value is minus 4 nines. It accepts values between this range. Now you tell me now. I am giving 123 here. Does it accept this value or not? Yes. Okay, 123 falls under this range or not? Yes, that is what it accepts. It can accept maximum 4 digits means. It can accept maximum 4 digits means it can accept up to 4. So 1 digit also it can accept. 2 digits also it can accept. 3 digits also it can accept. 4 digits also it can accept. Up to 4 digits it can accept. That is the meaning of this one. Okay. Suppose in the classroom, 4 chairs are there, sir. Okay. Can 2 members sit or not? Can 3 members sit or not? Yes. Maximum 4 members can sit, up to 4. Same. Here size is 4. Means maximum it can hold 4 digits. Means it can hold 3 digits also, 2 digits also, 1 digit also. Okay. Now suppose I am giving 12. Does it accept, sir? Yes. I am giving 1 here. Does it accept? Yes. I am giving 4 nines. Does it accept? Yes. Give the response, madam. You are in this class only. If you don't want to give response, please don't come. Okay. I am giving 10,000 here. Does it accept? No. It gives error. Okay. So because maximum it can accept 4 digits only. Okay. So now, you stand up, madam. You. I want to maintain customer ID. I want to maintain customer ID 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this, I want to maintain. This is my requirement. How to declare this column now? Number of 6. In 6 digits, what is the maximum value? What is the maximum value? Listen the question and give the answer. What is the maximum value in the 6 digits? 6 nines. What is the minimum value? Minus 6 nines. So it accepts values between minus 6 nines to plus 6 nines. So this is the valid range for this column. Okay, please be seated, man. Suppose I am giving 3-digit value. Does it accept? Yes. Okay. Suppose I am giving 4 nines here. Does it accept? Yes. Okay. Suppose I am giving 6-digit, 7-digit value here. Does it accept, sir? No. It gives error. Like this. So based on our requirement, give the precision. Okay. Now you stand up, madam. I want to hold mobile number. Mobile number contains how many digits? 10 digits. Is it integer or not? Integer. How to declare this column now? Number of 10. Okay. Number of 10. Okay. What is the valid range for this column now? Minus 10 nines. Minus 10 nines to plus 10 nines. Plus 10 nines. That's it. This is the valid range for this column. Based on our requirement, give the precision here. Suppose I want to hold Aadhaar number, sir. Aadhaar number integer or not? Yes. Okay. Aadhaar number contains how many digits? 12. So declare this as number of 12. What is the valid range for this column now? Minus 12 nines to plus 12. This is a valid range for this. Like this. Based on our requirement, give the precision. Suppose I want to hold credit card number. I want to hold credit card number. Just a minute, sir. I want to hold credit card number. Credit card number I want to hold. Credit card number contains how many digits? 16. So declare this as number of 16. That's it. It accepts from minus 16 nines to plus 16 nines. So this is valid range for this call. Okay, like this. For P, minimum value we can give as 1. Maximum value we can give as 38. For P, valid range is 1 to 38. For P, some limit is there, sir. Maximum you can specify as 38. If I declare a column as number of 38, it accepts values between minus 38 nines to plus 38 nines. This is the valid range for this column. So for P, valid range is minimum 1, maximum 38. Okay, now practically I want to show this one. Now I want to open SQL Plus now. How to open SQL Plus, sir? Press Windows R. It displays run dialog box. We get run dialog box here. In run dialog box, just type the command SQL Plus. Then click on OK button. See here. It is displaying SQL Plus. Okay. Please confirm, sir, what is SQL Plus? It is client-side software. Why we are using this software? Why we are using this software? To connect to server. And server is having what? Server is having what? Data. I want to communicate with this database. That is why this software is required. To connect to server, to communicate with the database. Okay, we are using this client side software. So every day why I am talking this point, I want to inject this point to you. Then also some of you are unable to tell. Please try to remember, sir. SQL Plus is the client side software to connect to server and to communicate with database. In the client machine, we install this software. So database is secured. It is asking username and password. Suppose I am giving C # batch 6 p.m. Some username I am giving. I'm entering some password here. Okay. So it is telling that connected to Oracle database means it is connected to server. Now, I want to create one table now with the name T120. This table I want to create now. With the F1 column, number type with size 4 I want to create now. This is my requirement. All of you involved in the class, sir. Just feel like practice. You tell me how to create this table. How to create, sir? Create table T120. Opening parenthesis. I'm sorry. Opening parenthesis. First column name. F1 data type. Number precision 4. Number of 4. Bracket close semicolon. Observe, sir. Table create. Observe. How to insert the record? Insert into T120 values. Observe, sir, I'm giving 123. When I ask the questions, give the response. Say yes or no. Now, does it accept this value, sir? Yes, accepted. I'm giving 123. Does it accept? Yes. I'm giving 12. Does it accept? Yes. I'm giving 1. Does it accept? Yes, accepted. Maximum it can accept 4 digits. I'm giving 9,999, sir. Does it accept? Yes, this is the maximum value. Suppose I am giving 10,000 here. Does it accept, sir? No. Error. Value 10,000 greater than specified precision. It is select. Here precision is 4. This 0 is scale. This is called scale. Next we discuss this part. If we don't specify any scale, default scale value is taking as 0. Precision is 4 here. So it can accept maximum 4 digits only. 5 digit value if I give, error. Okay. If I give 6 digit value, error. It can accept maximum 4 digits only. So if I give 4 digit value here, it is accepting. That's it. So this is about number of P. Now I am creating one more table here. Observe, just observe there. T121, F1 column, number of 39. This table I want to create now. Okay, just observe there. Create table T121, column name F1, number of 39 I am giving. Okay. Please confirm, sir. Does it create the table now? No. Why? Precision valid range is 1 to 38. See here, it is giving error. Observe. Error. What is the error it is giving? Read this one. Error message. Read this one. Numeric precision specifier is out of range. This precision at precision 39 only, it is showing error star. So precision specifier is out of range. 39 out of range it is telling. Valid range it is telling that 1 to 38. So P valid range is 1 to 38. Practically we are seeing, sir. That's it. So P valid range is precision valid range is minimum value 1, maximum value 38. That's it. So to hold integers, we use this data. So now we know very clearly about number of P. Okay. Is it clear about number of P? Is it clear, ma'am? Next. Integer and int. These two data types we are discussing now. Listen. Integer and int are not separate data types, sir. Integer and int are other names of number of 38. So if I declare a column as integer, implicitly Oracle takes that as number with maximum precision 38. So this is another name. Integer is another name for this number data type. Int is also another name for this number data type. For our convenience purpose, they are providing these names also. So those who are from C Java background, they can declare easily by using these data types. Okay, so int and integer, these are other names of number of 38. These are same. Okay, sometimes interviewers may ask like this: what is the difference between integer and number of 38? What is the difference between integer and number of 38? Answer is both are same. Just do you know this point or not? To test that, tell me the difference he is asking. Tell that both are same. So this integer and int are other names of number of 38. How can you say, sir? Create one table now. So I'm creating one table with the name T122 with F1 column. I'm declaring as integer. F2 column I'm declaring as int. F3 column I'm declaring as number of 38. To see the table structure, there is one command is there, sir. What is that one, sir? Pronounce it. To see the table structure, which command we use, sir? Describe. To see the table structure, which command we use, sir? Describe. In describe, writing RABE optional. Even if I write describe completely, nothing wrong. So writing RABE optional. Which table structure we want to see? Tell that. T122. T122. Now I get output as column name. It's type. Type means data type. First column F1. Notice here, I declared column as integer, but Oracle is saying its data type as number of 38. This is the proof integer is equals to number of 38. Okay. Next, F2. Second column name F2. I declared as int, but Oracle is showing this as number of 38. Okay. Third, F3, I declared as number of 38. It shows as number of 38 only. So just I'm copying this query. Observe now. I'm copying this query at SQL command prompt. See here. T122 table created. F1 declared as integer. F2 int. F3 number of 38. To see the table structure, describe T122. Okay. Observe now. Okay. Let me set line size here. Later everything you learn, sir. No need to bother. Later I cover this command. No need to bother. Just I'm decreasing line size here. See here. Observe now. Notice here. F1 column we declared as integer, but Oracle is taking its data type as number of 38. And F2 column I declared as int here. F2 I declared as int. Oracle is showing this as number of 38. So with this we can understand that integer and int are other names. Integer and int are other names, alias names of number of 38. All these are same. If anyone is asking what are the differences among integer, int and number of 38, simply you can say all are same. This integer and int are other names of number of 38. That's it. This is about integer related data types. So integer related data types topic is over. If we want to hold integers, then go for these data types. Is it clear up to here? Shall we move forward now? Online students, please confirm. Is it clear up to here? Please confirm in the chat box, sir. With your confirmation only, I can understand you. Please, all of you give response through chat box. Okay, Bhushan, we will not develop any projects in our course. So I already provided course syllabus in the notes. At the end of the session, I provide notes link to you. You can refer that syllabus. Okay. So in our course, we learn SQL and PL SQL, these two languages only. In SQL language, we learn how to develop queries. In PL SQL, we learn how to develop programs. So simply developing project in Oracle is waste. So if you are Java developer, from Java, establish connection with Oracle, then develop the project. If you are Python developer, from Python, establish connection with Oracle, then develop the project. If you are .NET developer, from .NET language, okay, connect with Oracle, then develop the project like this. So this is best practice of developing projects. Simply developing projects in Oracle is waste of time. So when you are learning corresponding language, at that time it is better to develop the projects. So that is why projects will not be covered here. Okay. I give excellent knowledge on SQL and PL SQL. Okay, awesome. In one session, I cannot deliver a complete subject. So later everything we discuss. In today's session, if you understand this integer related data types, that is enough. Okay, later I cover that page size, line size, everything I cover. Okay. Okay, I already told projects will not be covered here. Bhushan, I already provided syllabus. If it is matching your requirement, join in this batch. Otherwise, take your decision. Okay. Now, next, floating point related data types. Floating point related data types. Okay. Now, listen. See, at the end of the session, I give time to you. At the time, you can ask your doubts. Naren, at the end of the session, I give time to you. At the time, you can ask for doubts. Listen. So, in floating point related data types, number of p comma s. This is very important again. Next, float data type is there. Binary float is there. And binary double is there. Listen, one more point I want to cover regarding number of p. So in Java, int data type is there. That is fixed length, sir. This is fixed length data type. This is fixed length data type for every variable. It allocates same size here, 4 bytes only. That is fixed. Even if you want to hold one digit, or even if you want to hold 3 digits, or even if you want to hold 10 digits value, same 4 bytes memory will be allocated. Fixed length. Java's int data type is fixed length. But here, based on the precision, size may vary. Okay, if you declare this as number of 2, to hold 2 digits, whatever the memory is required, that much memory only it allocates. Variable length. If I declare this as number of 10, to hold 10 digits, whatever the memory is required, that much memory only it allocates. Like this. This is variable length. In Java, int data type is fixed. But here, these are variable length. Size may vary from based on the precision. So maximum, how much memory will be allocated? Maximum 22 bytes memory will be allocated. Maximum 22 bytes memory will be allocated for number data type. Okay. Now, next one, floating point related data types. Floating point related data types are, these are the floating point related data types. Among these, the most important one is first one, number of p commas. Pay attention, listen carefully. If you don't listen, you cannot understand, sir. Listen carefully. My requirement is I want to hold students' average marks. So you already know here. This P means precision. Precision means maximum number of digits. Here, S means scale. Scale means maximum number of decimal places. Maximum number of decimal places. Okay. Now, this data type is used to hold float values. To hold float values. Float means numbers with decimal places. You already know. To hold float values, we use it. See some examples here. For example, I want to maintain students' average marks. This is my requirement. Understand, sir? University is conducting 100 marks paper. Assume that total 5 subjects are there. In 5 subjects, if student is getting full marks, total marks will be 500. So total marks by number of subjects, average. Maximum average I am finding here. If student is getting full marks in all subjects, maximum is scores 500. Total marks by number of subjects. This is maximum average. Up to here, I want to store. This is my requirement. I want to store up to 100.00. This is my requirement. For this, okay, we want to hold average marks like this 56.78, 45.67, like this. Average marks we want to hold up to 100.00 we want to hold. How to declare this column now? Number of, what is the precision, sir? What is the precision? What is the precision? Listen. Okay. Here precision is 5. Scale is 2. Okay. Some of you are thinking that, okay, here precision is 3. Scale is 2. Those who are new to the Oracle, they think like this. But it is wrong, sir. Precision means maximum number of digits, including decimal places. Remember this point. Including decimal places. Precision means maximum number of digits, including decimal places. In 100.00, including decimal places, how many digits are there? 5. And scale means maximum number of decimal places. Maximum how many decimal places we want? 2. So that is why declare this column as number of 5, 2. Like this we need to declare. Okay. Once again I am telling, listen. University is conducting 100 marks paper. Total 5 subjects are there. If student is getting full marks, maximum score 500 by number of subjects 5. So maximum average is 100.00. If student is getting full marks in all subjects, maximum may get up to 100.00. Up to here I want to store. So that is why declare this as number of. In 100.00, maximum number of digits are 5. Number of decimal places are 2. So that is why we are declaring like this. So for your reference purpose, okay, this red color box is indicating that precision. Precision means maximum number of digits, including decimal places. 5. Okay. So this blue color box is indicating scale. This is scale. This one is scale. Scale is 2. So maximum number of decimal places are 2 here. So 5 is the precision, 2 is the scale. So this red color box is indicating precision. Precision is 5. This blue color box is indicating scale. Scale is 2. Precision means maximum number of digits, including decimal places. In 100.00, 5 digits are there. In 100.00, 2 decimal places are there. Now, what is the valid range for this column? We need to understand now. Understand this point, sir? Suppose if we declare a column as number of 4, it is accepting up to 9,999. There is a maximum value. So it accepts values between minus 4 nines to plus 4 nines. You already know this point. But if I declare a column like this, what is the valid range now? What is the valid range? This we have to understand now. See here, very easy. 5 precision. So take 5 nines. 5 nines. Precision means maximum number of digits. 5 precision. So take 5 nines. In the 5 nines, how many decimal places? 2. 2 nines are decimal places. So this is the maximum value accepted by this column. What is the minimum value accepted by this column? Minus 999.99. What is the maximum value accepted by this column? 999.99. Now you tell me, sir. Suppose I am giving average marks as 89.23. Does it accept? Yes. I am giving average marks as 678.98. Does it accept? Does it accept it or not? Is it falling under this range or not? So accept. Are you understanding? Here 5 precision, sir. 5 nines. In the 5 nines, how many decimal places? 2. Maximum value accepted by this column is 999.99. This is the valid range. This 678.98 falls under this range only. So it accepts. Now you tell me, suppose I am giving 999.99. Does it accept this value? Yes. I am giving 1000 here. Does it accept this value? No. So maximum value accepted by this column is 999.99. So it gives error now. Okay. Now you tell me, suppose I am giving 123.456789 I am giving. Does it accept this value? Is it falling under this range or not? 123.456789. Is it falling under this range or not? Yes. 123.456789 falls between this range only. So it accepts. But what is the scale here? Up to 2 decimal places, it rounds the value. Implicitly, round function will be applied. So if I type like this, does it accept this value? Yes, accepts. Why it is accepting? Because this value falls under this range. This is a valid range for this column. But what is the scale here? 2. It can hold 2 decimal places only, but I am giving 6 decimal places. It cannot hold 6 decimal places. So up to 2 decimal places, it rounds the value. So if scale is 2, it checks third decimal value. If this third decimal value is 5 or more, it takes above value. Understand this point. Here scale is 2, sir. If scale is 2, it checks third decimal value. If third decimal value is 5 or more, here it takes above value. For 4, 5, above value is 4, 6. 4, 6 it takes now. So if I type like this, which value will be stored in the table? 123.46. Once again I am telling, sir. Okay, if I type like this, does it accept this value? Yes. Why it is accepting? Because this value falls under this range only. This is valid range for this column. But here scale is 2. It can hold 2 decimal places only. Okay, so implicitly, round function will be applied on this value. That round function rounds up to 2 decimal places. So what the round function will do? If scale is 2, it checks third decimal value. If third decimal value is 5 or more, it takes above value. If third decimal value is below 5, it takes same value. Here third decimal value is above 5. So it takes up value. For 4, 5, up value is 4, 6. 4, 6 it stores. Suppose I am entering like this. I am entering like this. Now third decimal value is below 5. Observe. It takes same value. Now which value will be stored in the table now? 23.4. That's it. Like this. So this is about floating point data. Now you tell me now. Just feel like practice, sir. Now you know very clearly about this. Okay. Listen. Salary. Salary. I want to hold salary. Assume that in the organization, maximum salary is 1 lakh. Assume that. In the organization, maximum salary is 1 lakh. Up to 1 lakh point 00, I want to store, sir. Now you tell me what is the precision here? What is the scale? That's it. How to declare this column now? Number of 8, that's it. Number of 8, 2. So maximum up to 1 lakh point 00 we want to store. This is our requirement. So in 1 lakh point 00, total number of digits are 8. Number of decimal places are 2. That is why declare this as number of 8, 2. Okay. Now, okay. Narayana, whenever I'm explaining, please listen carefully. If you have any doubts, you keep doubts with you. At the end of the session, I give time to you. Every doubt of you, I clarify. But please don't focus on asking doubts. Focus on understanding. Whatever I'm explaining, please understand that one. After that, if you get any doubts, you can ask me at the end of the session. Narayana, this is not doubt session. Okay, listen, understand it. See here, number of 8, 2. I'm declaring like this. If we declare like this, what is the valid range for this column? Identify. Okay, 8 precision, sir. 8 precision means take 8 nines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the 8 nines, how many decimal places? 2. 2 decimal. So what is the maximum value accepted by this column? 9 lakh 99,999.99. This is the maximum value. What is the minimum value? Minus. So minus 9,99,999.992 plus 9,99,999.99. Suppose I am giving salary as 30,000, sir. Does it accept this value? Accept. Okay. Suppose I am giving salary as 6 lakhs here. 6 lakhs. Does it accept this value? Yes. It is falling under this range only. Suppose I am giving salary as 10 lakhs here. Does it accept this value, sir? It can accept up to 9,99,999.99. Next. Last one, sir. You tell me now. I'm expecting correct answer from you. Okay. I want to maintain student's height, sir. I want to maintain student height. Student height I want to maintain. This is my requirement. So student height, okay, 5.3, 5.9, okay, like this. Okay, 5.8, 5.5, like this. I want to maintain student height values. This is my requirement. Like this. So how to declare this column now? How to declare this column, sir? Number of, what is the precision? What is the precision, sir? 2. Scale, 1, 2, comma. What is the valid range for this column now? Minus 9.92 plus 9.2 precision. So take 2 nines. 1 scale. So in the 2 nines, 1 decimal point. So it accepts values between minus 9.92 plus 9.9. Okay. You tell me now. Suppose I am giving height value as 7.8. Does it accept, sir? Yes, accept it. I'm giving 9.9. Does it accept? Yes. I'm giving 10 here. Does it accept? No. Error. Because it is out of range. Now you tell me, I am giving height as 5.67892345. Does it accept this value? Yes. Is it falling under this range or not? Yes. So it accepts. But which here scale is 1 observed. So which value will be stored here in the table? 5.6 or 5.7? 5.7. Because what is the scale here? 1. If scale is 1, it checks the second decimal value, sir. If scale is 2, it is checking third decimal value. If third decimal value is 5 or more, it takes above value. If third decimal value below 5, takes same value. Okay, here scale is 1. If scale is 1, it checks second decimal value. Second decimal value above 5, observe. Above 5 means it takes up value. For 6, up value is 7. Suppose I am giving value like this, 5.64892345. I am giving. Which value will be stored in the table now? 5.6. Because second decimal value is below 5. So take same value. If second decimal value is above 5, takes up value. That's it. So is our discussion correct or not? Check here. I want to create one table T123 with F1 column, number of 5, 2. Like this I want to create the table. Tell me the create command, sir. Create table T123 F1 number of 5, 2. Bracket close, semicolon. Table created, observe. Now I am inserting the records. Now valid range is minus 999.992 plus 999.99. Precision is 5. So 5 digits in that 2 decimal places. This is the maximum value accepted by this column. Okay. Now I am inserting one record. Observe now. Insert into table name T123 values. Observe, sir, 67.89 accepted. Observe, because it is falling under this range. Okay, suppose I am giving value as 999.99 maximum value I am giving, accepted. Observe. Suppose I am giving 1000 here, 1000 max. Okay, out of range now. Error it is. Value 1000 greater than specified precision for this column. Error it is. Okay. Suppose I am giving value like this, 123.456789. Like this I am giving. Okay. Now, which value will be stored in the table, sir? 123.46. Because third decimal value is above 5. Okay. Check here. Open and see the table data. Select star from T123. See here. I typed this one. But which value inserted in the table? Observe here. 123.46. Because of third decimal value here, scale is 2 here. It checks third decimal value. Third decimal value above 5. So takes up value 46. Next. One more record I am inserting. Suppose third decimal value below 5 I am taking. It takes same value 45. 123.45. Like this. So this is about floating point data. Okay. So here also maximum memory is 22 bytes here. 22 bytes. So this is very, very important. We must know. And in the floating point, other data types are also there. Like float is there. Binary float is there. And binary double is there. These are not that much important. No one will ask what are the differences between binary float, binary double float in the Oracle. That is not that much important. If anyone is asking like that, sizes may vary. It's like in Java for float data type 4 bytes required. For binary float 4 bytes. It's like in Java for double 8 bytes required. Here also for binary double 8 bytes. For float data type, maximum 22 bytes memory will be allocated. Like this, size is varying from one data type to another. Okay, just the sizes are varying. Okay, these are also possibilities are there, but most of the developers use this data type number of p comma s. I also frequently use this one. Sometimes I may use float also. That's it. This is about floating point related data types. Now in the data types, we know three categories very clearly, sir. We know all character related data types. Next, today we discussed this integer related data types and floating point related data types. Is it clear up to here, sir? Is it clear up to here? Next, date and time related data types. Online students, please confirm. Is it clear up to here? If it is clear, we can move forward. Please confirm in the chat box. Okay. Next. This is very important, sir. This area is very important. Pay attention, listen carefully. Okay. In all data types, the most widely used data types are strings and dates. These are very, very important, sir. As a developer, we must know string operations, data operations, how to deal with strings, how to deal with dates. This area is very, very important even for experienced developers. That is why most of the interviewers ask questions from string operations and data operations in any language. These are very, very important. Listen carefully. Topic name is date and time related data types. Two data types are there. First one is date, second one is time. First, let me tell main point here. After that, I tell additional points also. We are discussing about date data type and timestamp data type. If our requirement is holding date values, then go for date data type. If our requirement is holding date and time both, then go for timestamp data type. If our requirement is holding only date value, use date data type. If our requirement is holding both date time, go for timestamp data type. For example, Amazon online shopping website wants to maintain product ordered date. So to maintain the date values, use date data. Product delivery date. Like this. Okay. So to maintain the date values, we use date data. Okay, next timestamp data type. Suppose bank wants to maintain transaction date time. On which date, at which time transaction performed. Bank wants to maintain transaction date time. To maintain date time, use timestamp data. Listen, sir. Amazon wants to maintain product ordered date. So to hold date values, use date data type. When we are learning date data type, first we have to understand it's a default date format. In Oracle, default date format is DD hyphen MON hyphen YY. DD means day number 2 digits. MON means month name 3 characters. YY means year last 2 digits. This is the default Oracle date format. Remember this point. Interviewers ask like this: what is the default Oracle date format? Tell this one. DD hyphen MON hyphen YY. Suppose assume that this product ordered This product ordered on 30th April, 30 April 2026. This is the way of maintaining date value. 30 is DD, day number 2 digits. Okay, APR, month name 3 characters, April. 26 year, last 2 digits. This is the default Oracle date format. Okay, suppose product ordered today. Okay, so 5 is the day number. Today is 5th May, May 2026, like this. So this is the way of maintaining date values. To maintain date values, use the data type date. Suppose bank wants to maintain transaction date type, on which date, which time amount deposited, on which date, at which time amount withdrawn. So like this, bank wants to maintain date time. To maintain date and time, use the data type timestamp. Okay, suppose now you are withdrawing the amount. How bank maintains? Observe here. 5th May 26 date value. Time. How it maintains time? Observe here. Okay, hours, 2 digits. Now the time is 3:08. Okay, 3 hours, 8 minutes. Okay, so and so seconds, so and so fractional seconds. Yeah, like this. Okay, suppose transaction performed on 30th April morning 10:30. It maintains like this. 30 April 2026. Morning 10:30, 10 hours, 30 minutes, so and so seconds, so and so fractional seconds. AM. So this is date, this is time. Date it is maintaining like this. DD hyphen MON hyphen YY. Day number 2 digits, month name 3 characters, year last 2 digits. Time, hours 2 digits, minutes 2 digits, seconds 2 digits, fractional seconds 6 digits, AMRP. Hours, minutes, seconds, fractional seconds, AMRP, like this. If our requirement is holding date value, go for date data type. If we want to hold both date and time, then go for timestamp data type. That's it, sir. This is the main point here. So it is used to hold date values. This timestamp data type is used to hold date time values. Okay. So this is the important point here. Okay, now listen. This date value, let me write a default date format here. Default date format is DD hyphen MON hyphen YY. And the default timestamp format is date same DD hyphen MON hyphen YY. Hours 2 digits, minutes 2 digits, seconds 2 digits, fractional seconds 6 digits, AMRP. This is timestamp format. Okay. Listen, before going to tell this point, observe here. Let me create one table with the name T124 with F1 column, date data type. Listen, observe carefully there. Just I'm creating the table, observe there. Create table, table name T124. F1 column, I'm declaring as date data type. Table created. Okay, I want to insert 30 April 2026. How to insert? Observe here. Insert into table name T124. Values. Values. T124 values. Okay, I want to insert 30 April 2026. Observe here. 30 day number 2 digits. April. Month name, 3 characters. Here, year, 2 digits you can type. Or you can also type 4 digits also. No problem. Year, 2 digits you can type. 4 digits you can type. If we type 26, implicitly it takes this as 2026 only. So because of we are in 21st century, because of we are in 2000 years. So if I type 26, implicitly it takes as 2026 only. They designed it like that. To avoid confusion, is it 2026 or 1926? To avoid that confusion, I always type 4 digits. Even if we type 2 digits, nothing wrong. 26 means this is 2026 only. If your intention is inserting 1926, you must type 4 digits. If your intention is inserting 1926, you cannot type 26 now. If you type 26, implicitly it takes this as 2026. If your intention is inserting 1926, you must type 4 digits. This is the way of inserting date value. Accepted or not? Check here. Accepted. Okay. Suppose I want to insert today's date. To get today's date, there is one function is there. That function name is sysdate. Sysdate returns today's date. So today's date is 5th May. This value will be returned by this function. Sysdate is one ready-made function that returns today's date. Today's date inside. I'm saving this data. Open and see the table data now. Select star from T124. Observe here. So it is showing in Oracle date format only. Observe, sir. Day number 2 digits. Hyphen. Month name 3 characters. Hyphen. Year last 2 digits. This is default Oracle date format. To maintain the date values, we use this data type. So this is the main point here. Okay, please confirm, sir. Did you understand this point? Did you understand this point, sir? To maintain date values, we are using date data type. This is default date format. Did you understand this point? Next, one more important point I tell you. Date value also contains time. Remember this. Okay, this day data type holds day number, 2 digits, day number, month, year. It also holds hours, minutes, seconds. Up to seconds it can hold. Date also contains time. This point is very, very important. You should aware of this one. Date also contains time. Okay, in the time it holds up to seconds, hours, minutes, and seconds. One date value contains day, month, year, hours, minutes, seconds. But notice here, if I write select star from 1T124, it is showing date only. Observe. It is not showing time. Then which time inserted there? I inserted like this. Notice here. I inserted like this. Okay, this value stored as 30 April 26. Default Oracle date format. Just now I have given the statement. Date also contains time. Date also contains time. Which time stored there? Default time is midnight time. Default time is midnight time. Midnight time will be stored there. If we don't give any time value, which time will be stored? 12 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds, AM. 12 AM will be stored there. This is the default time. Default time is 12 AM. Midnight time is the default time. So here, which time stored here? 12 AM. because this is default time. Date also contains time, but by default it will not display time, but it contains time. 12 a.m. is there in that way. Every date contains day, month, years, hours, minutes, up to seconds. But this second value I inserted using sysdate function. And I inserted this record at 3:16 p.m. That is why here 5th May 26, today's date, and I inserted record at 3:16. So 3 hours, 16 minutes, so and so seconds p.m. This time is stored there. So this point is very, very important, sir. We should aware of this one. Date also contains time. It is having time now. So I didn't give any time. Which time stored? 12 a.m. Because this is default time. The second value I inserted using sysdate function. So I inserted at 3:16 time. So 3 hours, 16 minutes. So and so seconds p.m. This time means. Okay. Date also contains time. We should aware of this point. In date comparison, it is useful. Date value also contains time. Date data type holds up to seconds. It cannot hold fractional seconds. It cannot hold fractional seconds. To hold fractional seconds, they introduced timestamp data type in Oracle 9i version. You tell me, sir, to get today's date, which function we use? To get today's date, which function we use, sir? Sysdate. Okay, observe now. Select sysdate. Today's date I am getting, observe, sir. Select sysdate. Sysdate function is returning today's date. It is also having time. 3 hours. Current system time also there. 21 minutes. So and so seconds. Date also contains time. Sysdate is returning current system date and time also, but by default time will not be displayed. How can we see the time, sir? To see that time, there is one ready-made function is there, toChar. Later in functions chapter, again I cover this one, sir. As of now, just understand that date also contains time. It is having time also, but by default it will not display. This point we need to understand. I want to prove that sysdate is having time. So for this, I'm extracting time now. How to extract time from sysdate? From sysdate, I'm extracting time now. HH, hours 2 digits. Okay, dot. MI, minutes 2 digits. SS, seconds 2 digits. AM. See here, I'm getting time now. Observe. This is the proof. From sysdate, I'm extracting current system time. So sysdate means, select sysdate means it is displaying date only, but internally it is having time also. But by default, it will not display time. If we want to see the time, take the help of toChar function. From sysdate only, I'm extracting time here. Okay. Some students ask like this, sir, is it 1926 or 2026? I want to know, sir. toChar function only. This today's date, I want to display in India date format. So DD, day number 2 digits. Month number 2 digits. 4 Ys, here 4 digits. Today's date, I am displaying in India date format. Date also contains time. I want to get current system time also. Hours 2 digits, minutes 2 digits, seconds 2 digits, AM or PM. So today's date from sysdate. Today's date I am getting in India date format, and current system time also I am getting. So to extract part of the date, we use toChar function. This is a proof. Date also contains time. Sysdate is the date value. It is also having current system time. By default, it will not display. By default, it will not display time. but it contains time. To see that time, take the help of toChar. Is this point clear? And date data type cannot hold fractional seconds. To see fractional seconds, FF we use FF. If I use FF, it is giving error because it is not having fractional seconds. How it can display? It is not recognized format it is selling. So date data type can hold up to seconds only. It cannot hold fractional seconds. So if we don't give any time value, default time is 12 a.m. This is a midnight time. And for any date value, okay, date is fixed length data type. You take any date value that contains a day, month, year, hours, minutes, seconds. That is why it is fixed length. Okay, how much memory will be allocated for every date value? 7 bytes memory is required. Okay, same points I'm writing for timestamp. Observe now. Okay, date value also contains time, but by default it will not display time. But by default it will not display time. To see the time, we use toChar function. To see time, we use toChar function. Okay. Whereas timestamp, by default, it displays time. By default, it displays time. Okay. What it contains? It contains a timestamp value contains day number, month, year, hours, minutes, seconds. Extra it is holding till here same as date only. Extra it is holding fractional seconds. To hold fractional seconds, this data type introduced in Oracle 9.9 version. Before Oracle 9.9, to hold time also, we were using date data type only. From 9.9 version onwards, to hold date time, we use timestamp. If our requirement is holding only date, go for date data. To hold only date value, go for date data type. To hold date time both, timestamp. This is main part here. But date also contains time. By default, it will not display time. In case of timestamp, by default, it displays time. Okay, day can hold up to seconds. Timestamp can hold up to fractional seconds. You can understand like timestamp is extension of date data type. You can understand like timestamp is extension of date data type. Date data type can hold up to seconds. Extra they added what's the fractional seconds. That is why to hold date value, 7 bytes memory is required. To hold fractional seconds, extra 4 bytes memory is required. So that is why we need 11 bytes memory to hold timestamp value. Date is holding up to seconds, 7 bytes. For holding extra fractional seconds, extra 4 bytes memory is required. So total 11 bytes memory is required for timestamp. And for this timestamp also, if you don't give any time, default time it takes as midnight time, 12 a.m. That's it. Okay, first understand main point here. To hold date values, date data type, to hold date and time, timestamp data type. Amazon wants to maintain product ordered date data type. Okay, company wants to maintain employee data of joining date data. College wants to maintain students' date of birth date data. Bank wants to maintain transaction date time timestamp data. Okay, company wants to maintain employee attendance login date time timestamp data like this. If our requirement is holding date value, go for date data type. If you want to maintain both date time, go for timestamp data type. This is the main point here. So what is the default Oracle date format? This one. DD-MY-YY. For example, Okay, 30 April 2026, like this. Okay, date also contains time, but by default it will not display time. If we want to see the time, use toChar function. Okay, sysdate is returning date value only. Sysdate is returning date value only. Select sysdate. It is returning date value only, but it is not displaying time here, but it contains time. To see the time, we take the help of toChar function, toChar of. If you want to see the time, tell the format like this: hours 2 digits, minutes 2 digits, second 2 digits, AMRP, time I am getting. So this is a proof. This date also contains time. Just now we created one table. Select star from T124. Observe here. This F1 column I declared as date data type. So to insert this value, I didn't give any time. Here 12 a.m. stored here. This record I inserted at 3:16. So here 3:16 p.m. stored here. How can you say, sir? To see the time, take the help of toChar. Right, like this. Select toChar of. From which date you want to extract date time? From F1. Date I want to get in India date format. DD, MM, 4 wise. How to get hours value? HH. How to get minutes value? MI. To get seconds value? SS. AMRP. That's it. Observe, sir. Okay, just a minute. I'm sorry. From table name. Table name is T124. See here. Notice here 12 a.m. inserted. Observe, sir. This is a proof. Default time is 12 a.m. And the second record I inserted using sysdate. I inserted at 3:16. So that is why 3:16 inserted. So this is a proof. Date also contains time. By default, it will not display time. To see the time, take the help of toChar function. Then it displays time. Every date value contains time. Remember this. It can hold up to seconds only. It cannot hold fractional seconds. Whereas, let me create one more table here. Okay, I want to create one more table T125. F1 column. I am declaring this as timestamp data type. Created. I am inserting one record here. Insert into T125 values. Okay, 30 April 2026, 10 hours, 30 minutes, so and so seconds, so and so fractional seconds, 0 seconds, 0 fractional seconds, AM. This is the way of inserting timestamp value. Okay, to get current system date and time, there is one ready-made function is there. Okay, just like sysdate is returning current system date, systimestamp returns current system date and time. So here current system date and time will be inserted. So which value will be inserted here? 5th May 26 current time, maybe 3:32. So and so seconds, so and so fractional seconds will be inserted. Okay, notice here. Select a star from T124. This is date data type. It contains time, but by default it will not display time. Whereas timestamp data type, by default it displays time. So these are date values. These are timestamp values. Okay, hours, minutes, seconds, fractional seconds. Date also contains time, but by default it will not display. Timestamp by default it displays time. Date can hold up to seconds only. Timestamp can hold up to fractional seconds. To hold extra fractional seconds, they introduced this timestamp data. To hold date values, use date data type. To hold both date and time, use timestamp data. But this date is also having time, but by default it will not display time. To see the time, take the help of toChar function. If you don't give any time, default time it takes as 12 a.m. for date or timestamp. For both, same point is applicable. So this timestamp is also pixel length data type. You take any timestamp value that contains day, month, year, hours, minutes, seconds, and fractional seconds. That is a fixed length. So this is information regarding date and timestamp. Okay. Now you know all data types. Next, listen. Binary related data types are okay, later I cover very clearly about this. Practically, I will show, sir. If our requirement is holding multimedia object path, multimedia object means image or audio or video, etc. Multimedia object means that may be image or audio or video, okay, or document means Word file, Excel file, etc. If we want to maintain path only, go for B file. Suppose in the D drive, there is a folder is there, photos folder is there. In this one image is there, ravi.jpg image. If we want to maintain that image path here, employee photo I want to maintain here. I want to maintain that image path. So to maintain image path, use the data type B file. B file. So here we maintain that image path. Okay. So in the D drive, in the photos folder, ravi.jpg image is there. That image path I want to maintain here. So generally to maintain the path, B file name function we use. That later I will explain. Definitely I cover this practically in the PLSQL. In the PLSQL, there is separate chapter is there. Working with LOBs. There I cover this one practical. So to maintain this image path, we use this B file. So this image path we are maintaining. No, that image only we want to store in the table. To store multimedia object in table. To hold multimedia object in table. Then go for BLO. If you want to store image in table, then go for BLO. If you want to maintain path only, B file. No image if you want to store in the table, then go for BLO. Next, Boolean data type, Boolean related data type. There is only one data type is there, that is Boolean. In Boolean, writing LEN is optional, writing EAN is optional. So this data type introduced in Oracle 23 AI in Oracle SQL. Okay, till 21C, it was available in PLSQL only. It was not available in the SQL. Till 21C, this Boolean data type was not available in the SQL. Boolean data type was available in the PLSQL only. But from 23 AI version onwards, this Boolean data type available in Oracle SQL also. It is used to hold two values. Okay, any one of two values like true, false. If you want to hold any one of two values like true or false, okay, it is useful. Okay. Before this, let me write some examples here. Please wait, sir. Okay. Product ordered date. Date. Employee date of joining. Date. To maintain date values, we use date. Okay. Transaction date time. Timestamp data. Employee login date time. Timestamp data. To maintain date only, date data type. To maintain both date and time, timestamp data. To hold image path, B file. If you want to store image in the table, PL. This Boolean data type to hold any one of two values like true, false. We use Boolean data type. Okay. For example, bank wants to maintain. Okay. Is account active or not? Account status. They want to maintain. Account status. They want to maintain. Is account active or inactive? Account status they want to maintain. Declare this as Boolean. True means account is active. False means account is not active. True means account is active. False means account is not active. Like this. Like this to maintain two values like true, false. It is used. See, I am creating one table with the name T126 with F1 column. Boolean you can declare. Or shortly, bool also you can. Bool. Working, observe sir. Same query, if you type in 21C, it gives error. Because till 21C, Boolean data type was not available in the Oracle SQL. This is introduced in the Oracle 23 AI. I am using latest version 26 AI. That is why it is working. Okay, I'm inserting values. Observe here. Insert into T126 values. So this is the way of inserting values. Suppose I'm giving true here. I'm giving false here. Accepted. Observe. Okay. You can also give like this. Yes, no also you can give. Yes means true. No means false. Okay. Enclosing the single quotes. Yes means true. No means false. See here. Accepted. Observe. I typed yes, no. See in the table. True, false, and so Boolean data type is used to hold two values like true, false. I typed yes, no. Yes means true. No means false. Like this. Okay, to hold two values like yes, no, on, off. I'm giving on. On means true. Off means false. See, I typed on here. True inside. I typed off here. False inside. So to hold two values like true, false, on, off, yes, no. We use this Boolean data type. For our convenience purpose, we can type like this. But internally it stores that as true, false only. To hold two values like true, false, we use this Boolean data type. That's it, sir. Finally, the conclusion is, listen. You tell me, sir. I want to create one table like this, employee, with the columns, employee name. Okay, that employee state is from which state? Okay, and that employee's experience summary. Okay, his salary, and when he joined, date of join. These I want to maintain. Next, employees attendance also I want to maintain here. Employee ID, on which date, at which time he logged into system. Login date to time. So this is first table. It has employees information. This is employees attendance. Login date time, logout date time. Is attendance. You tell me now. I want to maintain employee IDs like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Like this I want to maintain, sir. Okay. Integers I want to hold. Which data type we need to use, sir? Number of 4. Very good. Next. I want to maintain employee names like this. A, B, C, D, X, Y. Like this. Employee names I want to maintain. Okay. Fixed length or variable length? Which data type we need to use? Varchar 2. Varchar 2. Varchar 2 of any size you can give. I am giving 10 here. So this employee from Andhra Pradesh, this employee from Maharashtra, like this. Okay, fixed length or variable length? Fixed length. So then use the data type char of 2. Okay, I want to maintain employee summary, large amounts of text. Which data type we need to use? CLOB. Okay, next I want to hold salary. Assume that maximum salary is 1 lakh. Up to 1 lakh I want to store. How to declare? Number of 8 comma 2. Number of 8 comma 2. Number of 8 comma 2. I want to maintain date values. This employee Jan on 30 April 26 like this. I want to maintain date values. To maintain date values, which data type we need to use? Date. That's it, sir. From all our previous discussion, if you know this one, that is enough. To hold integers, number of p. To hold variable length characters, varchar 2. To hold fixed length characters, char. To hold large amounts of text, CLOB. To hold floating point values, number of p comma s. To hold date values, date data. So here I want to maintain login date time on 5th May 2026 at 10:30. This person logged into system like this. Employee login date time I want to maintain. To maintain both date time, which data type we need to use, sir? To hold integers number. That's it. So from all our previous discussions, if you know this one, that is enough, sir. To hold integers, number of p. To hold variable length characters, varchar 2. To hold fixed length characters, char. To hold large amounts of text, CLOB. To hold floating point values, number of p comma s. To hold date values, date data type. To hold both date and time, timestamp data. If we want to hold image path, b file. If we want to store image in the table, then BLOB, BLOB. Okay. To hold two values like true, false, Boolean data. This is about data types in Oracle SQL. Okay. After going to the home, refer the notes and understand them. In the notes, very clearly I mentioned all these points. Okay. Now I'm stopping the session here. If anyone is new to the session, okay, please note these two links here. This is notes link. It has notes. In the notes in the front page, previous sessions recorded video links are there. Previous sessions recorded video links are there. Refer them and understand them. Okay. And Oracle software installation procedure I explained in this video. So this is video link. Please note these two links for online students. Okay, I'm posting these two links in the chat box. Please note them. In previous session, I already provided. If anyone is new to the session, please note these two links. So successfully we finished data types topic. Tomorrow we discuss some important points regarding Oracle software. After that, how to create a user. This part we discuss because as a user we need to work. So actually this is the duty of DBA. But as a user we need to work. That is why I explain this concept tomorrow. After that, we discuss SQL commands one by one, like create, insert, update, delete, etc. So tomorrow completely we focus on creating user. Session is important. Don't miss. Okay. Thank you everyone. See you tomorrow. Online students, if you have any doubts, type in the chat box. Otherwise, you can leave the session. Session is over. What you have to see, range you have to see. What you have to see, range. That pass under is access. I have to range high. That's falling under is access. You are in this one is 5 is equal to 5.0. That notes link. In the notes link in the front page, previous sessions video links are available. Even if you don't join in that WhatsApp link, no problem. Okay. So in the notes front page, previous sessions video links are available. Watch them and follow. Did you understand today's session? Yes. Note that notes link, please. Notes link. Online students, if you have any doubts, type in the chat box. Otherwise, you can leave. Session is over. Okay. Narayana. Course duration is 2.5 months. Narayana. Our course duration is 2.5 months. Okay. In the notes in the front page, I provided detailed syllabus. So refer that syllabus. If it is matching your requirement, then you can join in our course. Dilip, to extract centuries, etc. Some more formats will be there in the functions. In detail, I cover that one. Okay. Okay. Thanks to all. I'm leaving the session. See you tomorrow.